Today we are sitting with Jim Harris, a Queen's alumni and the previous leader of the Green Party from 2003 to 2006. Now, Jim splits his time as a public speaker, an author, and a management consultant on the topics of the environment and business innovation. Welcome back to Kingston, Jim.
Thanks, Katie.
Glad to have you. Our first question. You were the leader of the Green Party from 2003 to 2006. What sparked your interest in green politics?
Well, actually, it was right here at Queen's. In my final year, I was doing comparative politics. And I was doing a presentation on the Green Party, and I read a book called Green Politics about the formation of the Green Party in then West Germany. And one sentence in the book changed my political outlook forever. And it was that a species is going extinct every 25 minutes. Now, we've always had species extinction, but that's 1,000 times faster than the historical average. And so at the time I was a progressive conservative, I shifted from being a PC to being green because with an ecological debt, no sleight of hand by an economist, no changing the monetary supply can get you out of that one. So I became a ecological conservative first and foremost, and a fiscal conservative second.
And since your step back, you've become a columnist, an author, and a public speaker.
When I was here at Queen's, I was studying English, and people would say, well, what are you going to do with an English degree? And I sarcastically answer, I'll be able to write and speak. And today what I'm paid to do is to write and speak.
That's awesome. That worked out.
I never figured that would work out that way.
It worked perfectly. So your website divides you into a business speaker, an innovation speaker, and an environmentalist speaker. How do you separate those things, and how are you, as a person, all three of those things?
Well, first off, the environment is about half of what I do.
Okay.
Companies that innovate do better than those that don't. And industries are changing. My last book was called Blindsided, and it looks at how companies and whole industries are caught off guard. So for instance, I love to talk about how an 18-year-old kid decimated a $40 billion industry. Sean Fanning with Napster changed music distribution forever. And you might think, well, Napster got killed in court, but why was it Apple, not any of the record labels, that reinvented what digital distribution was? So Blindsided looks at how trends can actually completely catch off guard a company or an industry. And the environmental imperative is one of those trends. So going green is one of the trends I talk about and have always talked about. But now it's become obvious to so many companies. Walmart is spending $500 million a year on sustainability, and not because of they care about the planet.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do, but it's because it's very highly profitable.
Yeah.
So to get the business community more aggressively involved, these days I talk about how going green is profitable.
And that's what you're here to speak about today at Queen's?
Mm-hmm.
So what, in a couple sentences, can you tell Queen's students who want to go into business? What should they prioritize? What should they be doing as a university student and as a young adult looking for a job in the future? What is some advice that you can give them?
Well, the advice I'd give would be it has nothing to do, don't take anything personally.
Okay.
It's a numbers game. When I came back to Canada, I applied to 300 different jobs. And out of those 300 applications, I got 12 interviews.
Okay.
And from those 12, I got 6 offers. Only 4 were of interest, and I picked the best one. So I believe we can co-create our luck. My job was to put the 300 applications out there and then wait and see.
Excellent. So your upcoming book, is it going to be released in 2012?
We're just in some negotiations with various groups about it. So it'd be great to get it out in 2013. Mm-hmm. It looks at how to engage employees and suppliers in transforming the organization and the business. And Tyler was at Walmart when Walmart set up its 14 value sustainability networks aimed at different aspects of the business that involved employees, they call them associates, suppliers, NGOs and government, and academics. And together they defined opportunities and overcame barriers and worked to dramatically improve the carbon efficiency of that organization, and continue to do so. So it's an insider's look at what are the systems and structures you have to put in place to drive out cost, which in turn can raise revenue because you have a good green story, and it mitigates risk against rising energy prices.
Excellent. So if any students are interested in business innovation and the environment, they should check out one of your books.
Absolutely.
And wait for your upcoming book in 2013.